Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is officially week one of the course, week number one. And one of the things that you can expect on a weekly basis is attached to every week within the course content. What I'm going to do is I will do what you would call a video of instruction with a lecture that's connected to it. And pretty much what you can do with this is you can use this as a guide to walk through with the course content on a weekly basis. So hoping that everybody actually started to look at the initial video that I just posted up back on Friday evening, and that is looking at the overall layout of the course. So you got familiar with that video by looking at, like, for example, the expectations of the course. You also connected and clicked on to start here, and it gave you my information for the most part on how to contact me. Also, Cheney resources, you were able to access that along with your keys for success within this course, along with the expectations that are expected of you within this class. And I'm just kind of going back and summarizing briefly over these things. Take your time in this first week, all right, and just navigate through the D2L course shell to just get yourself familiar. So, one of the things that you want to do is regarding the syllabus, as you are looking at the course content on the left here, you can click on and you can access the syllabus for the course. As you can click on that, the syllabus is already uploaded in a PDF form. You can also access the textbook as well by going into the actual required course materials. So if you look into the required course materials, if you click on that, you'll see that if you go into the VitalSource book holder, this is of course the required textbook for the course. And pardon me here, I just want to just kind of guide everyone on where to find all of the pertinent resources that you need to actually engage within this course on a week-to-week basis. So this is the textbook right here, and you would click on preview. And as you click on preview, this actually opens up the textbook. And again, the textbook is uploaded and already made accessible to you. And then you could just navigate through the various chapters. And if you click on the chapter itself, the caret here on the small part or on the left hand, it kind of gives you the different sections that are related to the chapter. Also, within the required course materials, and I want to make this, I want to clarify this. Another thing that you can find, let me go back here to required course materials, is the PowerPoints that are actually additional resources that you can use. So under materials, you'll see that the PowerPoints for all 7 chapters are all connected. And as you click on every link, this will access the PowerPoint presentation for you. So let's go back to week one here. Okay. And pretty much what this is just an introduction to purchasing. So when you think about purchasing within the restaurant facility, you think about a pretty much a plethora of things that are connected. Okay, it goes more than just looking at the food items within the menu. Okay, think about, for example, when you actually go into the restaurant, you see the dining table spaces, where there are tables and booths, or there can be a combination of both. You also see, for example, the registers that individuals may be working at. You see the kitchen. That's if you have a view of the kitchen in terms of the refrigeration or the cooling areas. Okay, along with the grills that are set up. Um, and of course, that may not be visible to you when you actually go into the restaurant, but the entire setup of the kitchen. All that's required within the purchasing process. Okay, there is a methodology that's centered around that when it comes to purchasing all these things from different vendors as well as suppliers. So, purchasing, one of the things that you have to realize, okay, is connected to the operating cost of a restaurant. And of course, there's always a budget that's connected in terms of how much money can be spent towards purchasing what's really needed within the facility when you think about all these things that I just mentioned. So go through chapter 1 here. And what I will do every week is I always provide like a brief summary and a brief lecture, and I will connect it as well to key points that are pertaining to the week content and to the chapter. Now, with these key points that you see within the lecture, okay, it's related. You can refer information back to the textbook as well as the additional materials. It leads into the discussion questions. Now, these are activities that we actually do on a weekly basis. So what you will see is a discussion thread. As you click on this, you will see that we have 2 discussion questions on a weekly basis. All right, that we happen to engage in. Now, you do get points. Everything's a points accumulated within this course pertaining to this. So the discussion questions are going to be due every Thursday night. Every Thursday night, we will have our discussion activities completed. And if you notice, respond once you make your initial post to at least 2 of your classmates, 2 of your peers, when you make your initial response to the discussion questions. So again, this week, we're thinking about the introduction to purchasing. We're building the framework and we're building the groundwork for this to get more of an understanding of what purchasing within the hospitality industry is. So again, this is due on Thursday night, the discussion questions. Now, just a reminder, everyone, okay, with this being the introduction week, week number 1, make sure that you take this quiz after reviewing the content on the 10 P's. This is the course expectations. So you want to take this quiz as it's also uploaded and made available for everyone within week number 1. All right, so one of the things that you need to do is to go back to the expectations tab on the content, and I'm hoping I'm not confusing anyone. And this is the summary right here relating to the 10 P's, the class expectations. And then, of course, what I've done for everyone's convenience is that I have connected the quiz down to the bottom of the 10 P's. That is the course expectations. Now, I need to actually have this done, everyone, by Saturday, January 28th, okay? So, Saturday, January 28th, the due date has already been set with this actual quiz for the course expectations. You would definitely want that done by next Saturday night, okay? And I will clarify that again. Saturday night, January 28th, the 10 P's, the course expectations will be due. And your discussion activities, if we go back to week 1, this is related to chapter 1. I have set those to be due every Thursday night. So that's going to be our protocol on a weekly basis, where your discussion question activities will be due on Thursday nights, but your main assignments will be due on Saturday nights. And that's also stated as a blurb already set up within your syllabus. So that leads into the actual assignment that's going to be due. You're going to have one weekly assignment that's going to be due on a weekly basis. So your weekly assignment is going to be a summary. Now this is going to be due next Saturday night. Okay, and it's related back to this being the introduction week. All right, and what I want everyone to do is to come up with 4 areas of purchasing that are significant or of significant importance to you being the manager of a restaurant facility. I'm looking for a 400 to 600 word summary, and you're going to write this in APA format pertaining to these 4 areas. And what I've actually done, I provided examples of what that could be. Employee payroll is an example. Equipment for purchasing is also another example, along with dining furniture. So you will write a 400 to 600 word summary on this. This will be due on Saturday night, and make sure, everyone, that you cite your references on the reference page, and you will submit that assignment over to me. Now, when it comes to submitting assignments, what you will do is the weeks are already set up for you. You will click on this link, and you will be able to upload your assignment, and then it comes directly to me in an inbox. That's how you would submit your assignments. There's the Dropbox that's already connected to the assignments, and the assignments are already laid out to you within a weekly fashion. So again, that's going to be due Saturday night. That will be your week 1 assignment. So here are the steps and the keys to success this week. Number 1, you will read the course content that I laid out in the form of this video, this in brief lecture that I provided. Read chapter 1 of your textbook. Engage in the discussion activities and have your initial response made within that by Thursday night. And make sure that you respond back to at least 2 peers within your class. So I would say that the responses should come by Saturday for the most part. You will respond by Saturday, okay, to 2 of your peers. And then your 10 P's course expectations quiz, that's going to be due Saturday night, as well as your week 1 assignment, that's going to be due Saturday night as well. Again, everyone, want to welcome everybody to the spring 2023 semester. And if you have any questions, and this is starting tomorrow, here's my contact information. This is when I'm available. That would be 6 to 9 p.m. That is Monday through Saturday. You can actually text me between 3 p.m. and 9 p.m. if you have any questions. Now, normally my response time is that I will reply back to you within the same day. But however, though, due to maybe any potential scheduling conflicts, please allow me 24 hours to respond back to your message. Okay, everyone, welcome again. This is your Professor Javier Black, and I will be talking to everyone very soon.